Hi! Welcome back to Kawaii Corner. If you're tuning in for the first time, I'm Kez. This is one of my unicorns, and as I said, this is Kawaii Corner. So today I wanted to share with you one of my many wig collections. I'm majorly into wigs. You can see a lot of the collection over on my Instagram, which I will link in the description box below. But for now, let's talk Rockstar Wigs, shall we? This is the first proper wig that I ever bought. So, when I decided to start, trying out the whole wig wearing thing, I bought some cheap ones from eBay because I figured that's what you do. I don't want to waste loads of money on something that isn't going to get used if I don't like it. Turns out I did like it.
Yay! Louder! Yay! Louder! Yay!
And I sat down and I was like, what I need is like a pastel unicorn marshmallowy concoction of some sort that I can sit on my head and be like, hey! And that's where this wig came in to save the day. Strangely, bought from eBay from a seller in Australia, even though Rockstar Wigs is based in America. So, I am going to run you through each of my wigs. I have five new ones that I have not even opened out of their boxes yet. Some of them are still packaged together like this. So it's going to be fun. Are you ready? Yeah? You sure? Okay, let's do this. Boo! That was a weird little noise that I made then. But, we can ignore that.
Why are we still here? Just to suffer?
Okay, so this is the first, as I said, wig that I ever got from Rockstar Wigs. And one of the things that really made me love Rockstar Wigs, other than the marshmallowy pastel gooey goodness of the, what is this model called? I should find that out, really. Here it is.
Rainbow Rock Hair Prism 2 Pastel. Good job!
Awesome. One of the things that I love most about Rockstar Wigs is this. Wig for Wigs. For every purchase, they will help someone in need. Now, I'm assuming that's someone in need of, a wig. But who knows? I'm fairly certain it is. And I think it's a really lovely idea. And, you can buy something for yourself and at the same time feel good about the fact that maybe you're helping someone else out there. So, one of the other things I love about Rockstar Wigs is they have multiple clips inside to ensure that they actually stay put all day. I will tell you another thing about this wig that absolutely baffles my mind every time I wear it, is I go out and people are like, I love your hair.
Where did you get it done?
How long did it take?
How much did it cost?
And I'm like, dude, it's a wig.
What?
It's a wig.
What?
It's a wig.
What?
It's a wig.
To have hair like this, that would be some major maintenance. So I once had rainbow hair. My hair was short. It took like 5 hours for them to do it. So I dread to think how long this would take to do if it was my hair. But it's actually something I find with all of my Rockstar wigs is people always think it's my real hair, which is nice because they are synthetic. I do not have any of their lace front wigs, purely because I generally prefer having a fringe or something. But I do have some lace wigs that I will be sharing with you pretty soon. So as I said, this is the Pastel 2, the Reflux Prism. I've had this one for, I'd say 18 months, and it still looks pretty much the same as it did when I first got it. So yeah, I'm gonna show you these wigs in the order in which I got them, because that way I feel I can build the story. As I said, this is my first ever Rockstar Wigs, and it's completely obsessed. One thing also to note is that they are a bit more expensive than competitors such as Star Style Wigs or Lush Wigs. They usually come at a cost of between $60 and $80. And then, of course, if you live in the UK like me, you pay shipping, and then you get to pay the customs charge. Great. Anyway, let's go on to number 2, shall we? Follow me. Arr! Nyan. Nyan. Okay, that's me trying to be a lion. This wig kind of makes me feel lion-y. Quickly, before I go any further, I said that I would show you what I meant by the clips. So if you look in here, you'll see they have lots and lots and lots of clips to make sure that the wig stays put. This is the Prima Donna. This is the Prima Donna in Golden Strawberry Blonde. I absolutely love this. Just like with the other one, people always seem to think this is my hair, and I'm like, I can't even imagine having hair like this naturally. But it does make me feel like a lion, so gar. You know, it's an ode to the Lion King. Anyway, one of the other things I love is, despite the amount of hair there is in these wigs, they're really light. They don't really feel like I'm wearing a massive amount of hair over my natural hair. In fact, they feel very, very natural, very light. That might be because I'm kind of used to them, but
That's how I feel.
plus, when people are always asking you about your real hair that's not real, it's always a good one. This one was actually one of the cheapest Rockstar wigs that I got. I think it was $50 because it was a brand new one. They still have it. I'm not sure if it's gone up in price or not, but it's gorgeous. There is so much hair that it's just wonderful. It's glorious. It's just glorious. On to the next one.
Okay, so this is Editing Kez coming at ya. So as I said, I bought this wig for $50, but it was quite a while ago, and I've just checked the official Rockstar Wigs website, and it has now gone up to $80, which is the same as the rest of the Prima Donna range. So I just thought I would let you know and make sure you have the most up-to-date information. Okay, back to Kez.
And I'm back. See, for me that was like quite a long time, but for you it was probably like a second if I edited it well. So this is the Hologram, 32 inches. There's tons of hair. And I think it's light pink purple. Now this one actually is kind of hilarious. I smell a bit like a pile of laundry because I just washed this one. And I do it the fabric softener way, so it currently smells incredible. So this one actually I got really upset about because I kind of thought I'd ruined it because I kind of used the wrong type of brush on it. But I've washed it and it seems to have gone back to normal. But we are going to get to test out that theory because I have another one. It's exactly the same. It's just blonde. So I guess we're going to be able to see how similar this one is to this one. I'll be right back. And here we go. So this is the Hologram 32-inch blonde mix, straight out of the box, this one. So it's kind of, you know, do we think it looks like the other one that's been washed and worn a few times? I don't think it's far off. To be honest, these are really good for styling. They're very heat resistant. So probably what I will do is with the pink one, I will probably get my blow dryer and put it on a low heat setting and just make sure that these waves, I guess, they're not really curls, but these waves are a bit more defined like they are in this one.
Just another quick note, as I'm watching this back and editing it, I actually think the pink one looks better. Obviously where it's been worn and treated, you know, I've put a lot of dry shampoo on it and I've washed it using fabric softener. So I actually think the pink one looks more real because it doesn't have the shine that this one does, and it also has that slight matty thickness to it. That's just my opinion, so let me know if you disagree in the comments below. Thank you!
It's so cute! Seriously, I can't get enough of Rockstar Wigs. I'm literally just like a little child. You know, if a sweet shop was a wig shop and I was a child, that metaphor's weird. I confused myself.
Good job.
I love wigs. I love Rockstar Wigs. So let's just focus on that. And on the plus side, the fact that I did the fabric softener test on one of these wigs, and the fact that it still lives to see another day and really doesn't look that much different from the original, I think is a good plus. So, next up, I have this one. This is going to be as much of a surprise to me as it is to you guys. This is from the Rhapsody Collection, which is very similar to the Prima Donna collection. I'm not 100% sure what the difference is. I think there might be a length difference or a amount of hair difference. But this is secondhand from eBay. I got this really cheap when you consider how much Rockstar Wigs cost. And it's the pink to white fade Rhapsody. So, I'm going to just open the top up. Ding! There we have it. Pink to white fade. Let's try it on. Oh my god, you guys! I'm so in love with this. Okay, so now I know the difference between this one and the Prima Donna. As you can see, this one still has loads of hair. It's a very similar style, but it is lighter than the Prima Donna. Not quite as much hair. And that's pretty much the only difference I can find, is that it's slightly thinner, slightly more natural, and slightly straighter instead of quite as poofy. Though of course, you know, dry shampoo can make anything poofy. So I'm actually, I trusted this eBay seller. I've never bought from them before, but you know, they seemed cool. They found me on Instagram and thanked me for purchasing their Rockstar wig that they loved but couldn't wear. So I had a good feeling, but I have to say, this is literally like it's just come out the box. It feels beautiful, it's soft, it's got its shape, it's great. It's kind of like it's never been worn. And she did tell me that she's worn it a few times, but that's it. So I'm super happy. This was a great bargain. So, you know, if you like Rockstar Wigs and you're kind of struggling to know whether you want to spend that amount of money on a wig, then I'd eBay it, because there are people that sell wigs secondhand and they are This is such good quality, I wouldn't even know it was secondhand. And I have a lot of wigs. A lot more than is in there. Over in that corner and behind. But anyway, now we have this wonderful collection of Rockstar Wigs. Yes! I treated myself to these recently. I'm really excited about it. I'm gonna get some scissors. Never hold scissors like that. Safety. Okay, so are we ready to see these wigs? We're ready, Kat. Yeah, I knew the unicorns would be ready. They're on my side. Let's do it. Here we have number 1 of the brand new Rockstar Wigs wigs. Darkness. It's the Duchess Elodie in Black Plum. If you follow my Instagram, you'll know that I very rarely have dark hair. I'm usually a pastel girl, but this wig it looks so magical, I couldn't resist it. So it also comes with a wig hairnet. It talks more about the Wigs for Wigs, and it has a little leaflet with a 10% off discount code that I always forget to use. It's great. It's like, oh, I can get a discount code from Rockstar Wigs. Go onto Rockstar Wigs, purchase wigs, forget about discount code. Sad times. Incidentally, you can also check out their Instagram, which I have linked in the description box below, and there's a couple of pictures of me and my wigs on there, which make me feel a little bit like I'm, you know, somehow important. Right, Duchess Elodie, Black Plum. Let's do it. Oh my god, guys, this is a serious love affair moment going on right now. Okay, so unlike most of the Rockstar wigs, this one comes with a blunt fringe, which I can't stop looking at myself. This is the Duchess Elodie. It's right out the packet. It's quite thin in comparison with a lot of the other wigs that I have from them that have quite a lot. This is more similar to the Reflux Pastel, the first one that I showed you, with regards to how much hair there is. But it's quite long. It's quite long. Ooh. There you go. It frames the face beautifully. The colour is also kind of amazing. You know, it's super dark, but it is super purple. And the way that it sits, it's a serious love affair going on, gotta say. So, one thing that I wanted to mention is why I started wearing wigs. So, I started wearing wigs around 18 months ago. Before that, I had extensions that cost me a lot of money, and they matted, and it was a complete disaster, and I had to have them cut out, and it was just sad.
They ask you how you are, you just have to say that you're fine when you're not really fine.
I had to have my hair cut really short, and I was really miserable, so I thought I'll get some wigs. And now, definitely a wig addict, but I love how each brand is, you can really tell where a wig is from just by looking at it these days, because each brand has their niche so well done. You know, Rockstar Wigs, they are a really well-known brand, and they do a lot of kind of drag shows, and they're known for a lot of cosplay as well. So as a massive anime, otaku, kawaii person, they were immediately, I need some Rockstar Wigs in my life. So the next one that I am going to show you is another one from the Rhapsody Collection, Pastel Rainbow. This is pretty much the same but in a different style, because I decided that this one isn't as marshmallowy and gooey and heavy as this one looked. And this one also appears to have a straight fringe. A lot of mine don't have this. Obviously you can cut them in pretty easily, but you know, be careful. So we're going to go for this, and then after this we have one more. They sell out of wigs fast, and it takes them a while to restock. So if you see a wig you like, go for it. And as I said, this one is gorgeous. The only concern that I do have is that because it is quite thin, I'm not sure how easy it will be to do different styles with it. But either way, the face framing aspect and the curls and the length, it's a win. So
Let's proceed to marshmallow, unicorn, gooey goodness.
that I can stick on my head and walk around with. Ah! This is what I'm talking about. So as you can see, it has like all the same colors as the Reflux Pastel, but it has a front fringe. I'm gonna be honest, I did just give it a little trim after getting it out of the box because it was a bit long for me, because I seem to be a tiny person.
I'm 4'11".
This is definitely marshmallowy goodness. I think we can all agree. It's beautiful. It's like walking on clouds. I actually think that this wig was made to go with these shoes. So these are my Why Are You Walking on Clouds shoes, and I just feel like this was like a match made in heaven, or maybe on cloud 9. Anyway, I'm really excited about styling this wig with these shoes because, hello.
I have no idea what I'm doing, but I know I'm doing it really, really well.
And also, another thing is, when you're getting wigs, it's really important that when you put a wig on, you feel like you. And I know that might sound like a really odd thing to say, but a lot of people think that, you know, wearing wigs, it's for cosplay when you're putting on a character, or, you know, it's for Halloween, and it's when you're trying to be someone other than yourself. If you are like me and you wear wigs all the time, then you need to make sure that a wig feels good, that when you look in the mirror, you're like, yeah, I know who that girl is. Yeah, that fits. Because if you have one that doesn't, you're just going to find that you don't wear it, and it's a waste. This kind of wig, for example, isn't going to be for everyone because it is massive and it's lots of different colors and it's long and it's just amazingly pastel-y. Wow. But for me, it's probably one of the Rockstar, after going through my whole collection so far, this is probably the one that feels the most natural to me. The last one is a surprise. It is an extra special one that they released. It's part of a very small exclusive line, and because
You know how much I love my unicorns?
there's the clue. And finally we have the wig that dreams are made of, from their unicorn. It comes with the little ears, and it comes with the horn, which is well and truly stuck on there. Feels a little loose. That's a little bit frustrating. It's triple layered, So you've got the green, the purple, and the pink, and you've always got the horn.
Really?
So you can always be a unicorn. It's like magical. Anyway, that is the end of my Rockstar Wigs collection as of right now. Who knows, it will probably grow in the future at some point. I would love to hear your thoughts. Which wig was your favourite? Are there any that you really didn't like? Please do, you know, hit the thumbs up button if you like it, hit subscribe, and make sure you turn on notifications to know when my next video is out. I would love to see comments from you, just please be respectful, and in the meantime, please head over. As I said before, the links are at the bottom, so you can go and see my Instagram page, you can go and see Rockstar Wigs' Instagram page, and if you want to have a little bit more Kawaii corner time, you can go and watch a wig review and unboxing of a couple of wigs from Star Style Wigs. So you can go and hear what I thought of them. I've had a lot of fun. It's been way more work than I thought it would be. I did not think this out properly. But as I said, that is my collection, and I love you all lots and lots and lots. I can't wait to hear your comments and your thoughts, and I'm just gonna give you a big kiss and tell you to keep unicorning. Until next time.